Yo, how's it going for everyone? It's me, and today I'm going to be showcasing this script for the hood. There's two scripts that we're going to be showing you today, and they're both super useful. So let me attach synapse and get things going. Alright, so we got synapse up. I'm going to execute the two scripts now. This is the first one. This is the dahood GUI by Pastebin, and the other one is dahood menu by X. So if you look at the X menu, there's the ability to run Pastebin, but it's an old version, so don't run it. There's superhuman, but I don't recommend it because the jump is kind of annoying. It's easier to use the speed that's on this GUI, Walkspeed right here. They go the same amount of speed, there's just no annoying jump. Next we have click TP. I mean, if you want to turn this on, you can. It does work. I personally don't use it. There's infinite jump, which I also don't use. There's super knife, which this version of the super knife sucks because I have a separate one that's like super huge. I'll link that in the description. It's way better, trust me. The super bat is good. I haven't found any other script that has a good enough super bat as this. There's super pitchfork, which does work, but it's kind of iffy when it comes to hitting the players. The super stop sign is by far my most favorite feature in the script besides fly. Do not use crash server, it doesn't even work, it's stupid. So that's all there is for the X's dahood menu. I'm just gonna turn on fly real quick though. And next, if we go over to Pastebin GUI, you can see that there's plenty of features, like auto grind for the shoe store, the hospital, and to pick up any loose money, and to crack open all the vaults. It'll just TP you around everywhere while doing that. And with the shoes, it'll just TP around in the shoe store collecting shoes until you get however much this number says, and then it'll sell them. With the hospital, it'll just do what I'm doing but automatically. For the teleports, there's plenty of places that you can go. We've got both gun stores, the armor place, which I'm pretty sure is the one near the taco area, and if not, it's the armor store next to Tyrone's gun store number 2. We have the Lavalier store, which is the admin area apparently, which I never knew. The vault is just behind the bank. The bank is the bank. The rest of these should make sense. Boxing is the place where you can go upstairs and like fight in the ring in that building. The gym is the place where you buy the lettuce. Sometimes people can get mixed up, I don't know. Hospitals where I am, shoe store, everywhere. Last POS, I've never used it, but I think it just brings you to the last place you teleported. So if we check on over to scripts, we have infinite yield, which I already have running separately. We've got Q to TP, which is the same thing as click TP with Q. Project BS, I don't know what it does, I've never used it, and I don't personally want to click on it. We have click delete with undo, control plus Z. Basically when you click it, so the thing what's interesting about this is that if you crouch, and whatever your mouse is pointing at will simply turn red. If you guys can see it right there. And I just click it, it's all gone. Next up we have the auto eat. This is super useful in case this person attacks me. If my health goes below a certain amount, you'll be teleported to a purchase area for chicken, and you'll be eating it in like a separate place, and then you'll be teleported back to where you were. The only thing that's annoying about this though is that once you get teleported away and come back, you actually have to re-enable fly. because if I press X, it will put me into the ground, and you won't be able to fly. You have to personally, manually re-click it, which is super annoying. But personally, fly is really useful in tough situations. Here we just have the credits right here. So all these people like Postman Pat, Axon Duck, and Mr. Oofs, and then we just have X. And yeah, that's the script. Now we're gonna go test out the features now that we've gone over them. So yeah, this is another example of that. So now I'm gonna go get a stop sign, and I will show you guys also how the Walkspeed script is. So now that you've got your sign, you don't want to hold it in your hand when you're equipping super stop sign. Make sure you're not holding anything. Click on it, and then if you hold your sign and zoom out, you can actually see that the sign is humongous. I'm pretty sure this is only the handle because the handle is literally missing. But it has a huge radius and it's super good. So let's go try it out. We're going to enable walk speed, and in a second you're going to see how fast we'll be able to go. So that's normal walk speed. However, if you hold shift, which allows you to sprint, you actually go a little bit faster. So that's right there. Walk speed combined with any super item is actually super OP as long as you know how to like time it and when to like where to stand with the stop sign or like any other super item. And as you guys can see, when you actually get ragdolled, you'll be teleported to right here, and just over there is the place where the barber shop is. So this is where people will come through and escape through the prison. It's a less common area, however, people tend to remember where it is. So you have to be careful and hope that they don't remember where you were. Sorry about that. Alright, anyways, we're gonna head over to the bank because that's a more populated area, and we're gonna test out this walk speed and stop sign. Wow, look at that damage. So as you guys can see, we immediately knocked down 2 people. We had this person and another person who was taken away somewhere. Anyways, aside from that, so that's the super item introduction. We can take a look at these teleports, just so that you guys can see where it brings you. Okay, so this is actually the Armin or Tyrone's gun store number 2, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so right here is that second gun store, and the bank's right over there. So if we go to the lava layer store, this is the admin store, and this is a really good place to go to if you need to like AFK or get weapons like safely. There's multiple things you can get here. I think ammo's cheaper here. I don't know if it is. It's $60 here, and at the store it's $60. Okay, never mind. But other than that, that's about it for the script showcase. You know what? I think I could show you guys the knife to see what you're working with. Oh. Anyways, now that we have the knife, I have to run a whole separate script, which basically, it'll make the knife super big, and you'll be able to see what the knife looks like. Again, make sure you're not holding the knife or any other item in your hand before you run the script. So I ran the script now. If I hold the knife, you guys will see that the knife is now absolutely ginormous. This is way better than the other super knife over here, as it's way smaller and just completely stupid. I'm going to showcase to you guys this baby right here. Wow, look at that damage. So again, you guys can see that we just instantly knocked 2 people without even being near them. It's actually pretty good to use, and it's a very good script, and I love it. I don't know if he's also using the super bat, but I don't know what just happened to my arms. Wow, okay. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the script showcase, though, and if you guys want me to, like, make more of this, I will. I know that videos with commentary is basically better with, like, instead of TTS or just being quiet. So, yeah. See you guys around.